And then there were two. Aurora announces the finalists for the top job at APD. And now it's a week of interviews and meet and greets. We'll show you how you can weigh in on who should be our next police chief.
Thank you. A very memorable event for moms who served our country. The VA hospital in Aurora hosts a drive-through baby shower.
So get this, the city has figured out a way to get people out to the parks to pick up trash for free. It's genius. Stay tuned.
And monarchs are some of the most beautiful butterflies around, but they're in trouble. Find out what Aurora is doing to help them and how you can take part. And we'll take a look back at Aurora's first ever agricultural festival. It was a huge hit.
Those stories and more all ahead on Aurora Now.
Aurora is getting closer to picking a new police chief, and we want to hear from you. Hello, everyone. I'm Miranda Christian.
And I'm Wendy Brockman. The city has narrowed down a national search to two finalists.
They're taking part in a series of in-person interviews this week. It includes a community panel with questions provided by you. The finalists are Scott Ebner and David Franklin. Ebner is a retired lieutenant colonel and deputy superintendent of administration from the New Jersey State Police. He's been with that department for about 27 years and started as a trooper and left in his current role. He has a master's degree in human resources management and training and a bachelor's in criminal justice. He's also a graduate of the FBI National Academy. David Franklin is the chief of staff at the Albuquerque, New Mexico Police Department and also serves as a law enforcement instructor. He previously worked for the Texas Department of Public Safety for 25 years. He started with them as a trooper and sergeant and left as an executive commander and captain. He has a master's degree focusing on homeland security issues, graduated from the FBI National Academy, and served in the Marines. Both men are taking part in several other interviews this week, including with the mayor and city council. They also attended a community meet and greet.
So what if people weren't able to attend that?
So we encourage you to go to engageaurora.org and watch that community panel interview. It's your chance to hear directly from the finalists and share your thoughts. You can also learn more about the city's recruiting firm that did that national search.
All right, so next steps?
So the city's charter requires the city manager to hire a police chief and get approval from a majority of the city council. The final choice is expected in the next coming weeks and will include a rigorous background investigation.
All right, well, stay tuned. Thanks, Miranda. Fighting crime, of course, will be a top priority for our next police chief. City Council voted 6-4 at their last meeting in favor of passing a new ordinance against shoplifting in Aurora. Under the new law, any adult convicted of stealing more than $300 in goods from any store here will face a minimum of 3 days in the municipal jail. The measure was sponsored by at-large council member Danielle Jurinsky. You can learn more by watching the September 26th City Council meeting at auroragov.org.
It's one of the largest police community outreach efforts in U.S. history, according to organizers. And the Aurora Police Department is once again taking part.
It is the National Faith and Blue Weekend. And here in Aurora, it'll feature Herofest, which is a partnership between APD and the Canvas Foundation. It provides a safe space for kids and families to meet local first responders while also getting free community resources. It's Saturday, October 8th from noon to 4 at the Town Center at Aurora. It'll be in the southwest parking lot near the JCPenney's. The APD K9 unit will be there along with CSI, SWAT, and many other specialty units. There will be food trucks, Colorado Avalanche street hockey, inflatables, and more. And this is the second year Aurora Police have taken part.
Sounds like a blast. They're predicting their local version will be one of the largest events in the country, too. Well, APD recently put their skills to the test for a special appearance that led to a lot of smiles. Aurora TV's Christina Rainey explains.
Their SWAT team turned into superheroes for the day. It was all in good fun to surprise kiddos getting treatment at Children's Hospital Colorado in Aurora. This is the 8th year APD has rappelled down the side of the building. The partnership between the department and Children's Colorado is a win-win. Not only did patients light up when they saw them in action, but it's also part of APD's SWAT training.
A big thank you to Children's Colorado and the Aurora Police Department for capturing that special day.
So great to see those kids smiling. What a fun event.
So fun. And there's a lot of joy next door to Children's Colorado at the VA hospital. They just had a unique event for their moms-to-be. Mothers who are members of the VA were given a car full of supplies at this bee-themed drive-through baby shower.
Since 2015, the VA has partnered with community groups to help provide support and so much more to women who have served our country.
We've got formula, we've got diapers, we've got wipes, blankets, you name it. The donated items just kind of cover the spectrum.
All these items will definitely help these new and soon-to-be moms.
We're still figuring out the stuff that we're missing.
Like Eustacia Bean, who says she didn't expect so much stuff.
Certainly didn't think that it would be quite to this extent, nor all of the handmade products. Like it's amazing that there's little handmade booties and blankets that, you know, she can probably keep forever.
85 women took part in the baby shower. The VA says Amazon helped deliver items to anyone who couldn't make it to the event.
Another cool thing at the baby shower was a car seat check with Aurora Fire Rescue. They even had some donated ones.
Oh, what a neat way to say thanks to those veterans. They deserve it. This is pretty neat too, and it's happening near the VA hospital. Aurora's Art in Public Places program and the Aurora Housing Authority are calling all Colorado artists. They want to commission some original art for the Liberty View Apartments. It's a new development for older adult veterans that should be done next November. The work will be for the space next to the community garden, and design should be inclusive, colorful, and inviting, something everyone will enjoy. Applications are due October 17th, and we've linked more details to our website. That new apartment complex is next to the Anschutz Medical Campus in Aurora, which is home to the CU College of Nursing, and they just got some really big news.
Congratulations! Thank you.
I'm so humbled.
This is Tammy Spencer, the Assistant Dean of the CU College of Nursing's undergraduate program. The National League for Nursing just named her a Nurse Educator of the Year. She was one of just 5 chosen out of 22,000 nurse educators from more than 2,500 programs across the country. Spencer says her students truly inspire her.
There's no greater joy than being in the classroom with them and watching that light bulb go off. Like, they get it. And I was a part of that. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Recipients of this award best exemplify the National League of Nursing's core values: caring, integrity, diversity and inclusion, and excellence. Spencer and the others are being recognized at the organization's Education Summit in Vegas this week.
I volunteer to go to Vegas with them.
We'll
Wendy.
just
We'll go.
back. We won't bother anyone.
Big congratulations to her, but we also want to give a shout out to an Aurora public school teacher who's being recognized for his work. Jimmy Day is a finalist to be the 2023 Colorado Teacher of the Year.
He's the band director and instrumental music teacher at East Middle School. Day is considered a barrier breaker for his work, rebuilding band programs in urban areas and giving kids top-notch learning opportunities. Cool. The Colorado Department of Education will announce Colorado's Teacher of the Year next month.
Ooh, good luck.
And still more excitement for the Aurora Public School District. Students at Dalton Elementary got a big surprise their first week back.
Can you guess what's behind this bow, Wendy? Any guesses?
Well, we thought for refrigerator.
Refrigerator. Well, these two got it, and Christina Rainey has the answer.
The Dalton Dalmatians got their paws on a book vending machine. Kiddos and their parents tried guessing to see what the mystery item was during back-to-school night. Students get tokens from their teachers for meeting class goals. Then they use them to pick out a book of their choice. The school says it's a cool way to engage kids in learning.
I would have been all about that as a kid.
Yeah.
Total bookworm, like all about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm guessing like most other vending machines, it's powered by electricity, like so much stuff in our lives.
But what do you do, though, if you have other electronics that you need to get rid of?
Starting September 26th through October 1st, you can e-cycle them at Techno Rescue in Aurora. The city partners with the company to help us get rid of our old electronics responsibly because they're actually banned from landfills in Colorado. Techno Rescue hosts several of these events throughout the year. A small standard grocery bag of items costs $5 to recycle. Anything bigger is $10. Some electronics could have additional charges too. You can find a full list of what's accepted and hours of the event online.
And some cool info about Techno Rescue is they are veteran-owned, and in 2015, the city honored them with the Business Recognition Award.
I remember that, and you can watch the story Aurora TV produced about them on our website too.
Now, business is booming in Aurora, and as Christina Rainey shows us, major companies are taking note.
Whole Foods has submitted some big plans to the city. The company wants to build about a 140,000 square foot distribution center here, specifically a cold storage space. The potential site is for Aurora's High Point development. It's just east of the Gaylord Rockies and south of DIA with easy access to E470. The Dollar General announced in July that they plan to invest $172 million to build a mega warehouse in that area. We'll keep you posted on what happens with Whole Foods' new distribution center.
A new spot is opening on the other side of town at Southland Shopping Center, and it's their first in Colorado. Their slogan, "It's time for tea."
The alley offers milk and fruit bubble teas with tapioca pearls. The company says their soft, chewy tapioca is made by hand with heart. They were originally founded in Taiwan and has proven popular in the States. The Aurora location will be the alley's Rocky Mountain debut, and it's all happening October 1st.
Bubble tea is also known as pearl milk tea, boba tea, or just boba.
Good to know. On Havana Street in Aurora is another popular place to find unique eats and treats, and they are getting national recognition. A Far magazine just named On Havana as one of the best food neighborhoods in the country. They pointed out that Aurora is home to 250 global restaurants, and many of them are along the Havana corridor. The article suggests going to French Asian bakery Tout le Jour for breakfast, Mariscos El Redos for an authentic Mexican lunch.
Limited barbecue.
And then for dinner, Korean barbecue at Daeji,
Outstanding.
which has been featured on the Food Network, or Shinmyeongkwan. Or how about some Brazilian churrasco at Aroma do Brasil? Then it's off to Snow Cafe for Korean-style dessert, taiyaki ice cream, or a snow bowl. Sarah's Market and Bakery for a carb fix, international style. And after 5, Afar recommends going to Korean pub Thank Sul Pocha and Muse Norabang and Cafe, which is also Korean and features a bar, cafe, and private karaoke singing rooms. That all looks and sounds delicious. The magazine took a look outside of the legendary places like San Francisco's Chinatown and New Orleans' French Quarter to focus on what they call lesser-known global food havens. We have linked the article to our website. Also on Havana Street, they are known for shopping and entertainment. In fact, Dotsero will be playing a free concert on October 4th at the Stampede. This is video from when they performed in our Aurora TV studios a few years back. The popular Colorado Jazz Ensemble will take the stage from 6:30 to 8:30. All ages are welcome. Even though the event is free, you do need to have a ticket, and we have linked the information to our website. By the way, On Havana will do a drawing during intermission for gift cards to international businesses in the corridor.
It's so fun to take a tour on Havana, check everything out. But did you know you can also see firsthand where your ballot goes? It's true. Arapahoe County is offering public tours for their election facilities and warehouse.
It is your chance to see the security measures in place to protect your ballot. We've linked details under this week's show.
Now, Election Day this year is on Tuesday, November 8th. Are you registered to vote?
September 20th was actually National Voter Registration Day. No worries though, if you missed it, there's still time to sign up. In fact, you can do so all the way up to and even on Election Day. If you register now, you can get your ballot through the mail. We've linked the Go Vote Colorado website to ours under this week's show. You can also check the status of your voter registration there. Keep in mind, if you have a new address or your name has changed, you do need to update it.
On another quick note, Arapahoe County now has a 24-hour drop-off ballot box at the Arapahoe County Fairgrounds.
They have 35 total, and they will open up the same day ballots go in the mail, October 17th. So, your vote is your voice. Remember to speak up. There are a lot of other ways to make a difference in Aurora and beyond.
I like the earth to be clean. No trash anywhere.
We all do, right? Up next, we'll introduce you to a city program that's a win-win-win for our parks, the planet, and you.
And Aurora is teaming up with a national program to save monarch butterflies, which are disappearing. We'll show you what's being done and how you can help next.
Get ready for pumpkin spice and everything nice. Fall into fun. Our inaugural Fall Festival will be held on Saturday, October 1st at the Aurora Municipal Center, 15151 East Alameda Parkway. Come by anytime from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for energetic live performances, delicious food trucks and unique vendors, fall-themed activities perfect for the family, and a gorgeous pumpkin patch. Learn more about this event and others at auroragov.org/events. Buy your tickets for the City of Aurora's annual Veterans Salute for only $10. This year's event will be held on Thursday, November 3rd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Join us in honoring our veterans at the Hyatt Regency Aurora Denver Conference Center at 13,200 East 14th Place. This event will be especially memorable as we celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Air Force. Guests will have the opportunity to interact and learn about different community organizations prior to a formal ceremony and luncheon. To learn more about the event and how to purchase tickets, visit auroragov.org/salute. Welcome back. So what do you think of when someone mentions monarch butterflies?
Oh, they're beautiful, those bright orange colors, right?
Of course, exactly. What you might not know is monarch butterflies are in trouble. Their numbers are getting smaller every day. But fortunately, there is a national effort underway, as well as right here in Aurora, to save them.
Woohoo.
So joining us now from outside the Morrison Nature Center is city naturalist David Footel. Welcome.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Hello. So why are monarch butterflies disappearing, David?
There's a lot of different effects that are having an impact on the monarch populations. There's an increased use in herbicides, an increased use of pesticides, an increase in both urban and agricultural development, all dwindling what would be their natural habitat, and especially shrinking the size of where they would be able to find their food plants, and especially their host plants. This right here was called milkweed. And so because of that, it's getting harder and harder for their population to grow.
How interesting. I love that you have the plant with you there too. So I know Aurora is doing something. They're taking part in this tagging program. How does that work? What is that?
Yes, so the tagging program is actually what's referred to as Monarch Watch. It's a community science program that was spearheaded starting 30 years ago by the University of Kansas. And it's meant to empower everyone to be able to go out and try and help preserve, conserve, and protect monarchs by tracking their migratory path and the success of their migration. So you go out, you look for migratory monarch butterflies, you capture them, safely handle them, and apply a small sticker, a tag that has an identification number, and then release it to continue on its migratory path. Then volunteers down in Mexico recapture it, and they're able to tell where that monarch butterfly came from.
That's crazy. You just like stick it on their wings?
That's correct. So it's a small enough sticker to where it doesn't really cause any issues, and you apply it right to a certain part of their wings that's pretty close to their body. And then it stays on throughout their entire migratory path, potentially hundreds, maybe even thousands of miles.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool.
And they're not affected by it then.
And
They
I
don't
know-
even know it's there.
Fun fact, they don't feel pain. I randomly know that about butterflies.
Is that
but-
right? Okay.
Yeah, and I know, how can people in Aurora get involved if they want to help?
So the Monarch Watch program is being spearheaded by the Open Space and Natural Resource Division, and we have volunteers as well as then public programs that people can hop in on and go out on a monarch tagging excursion. Additionally, the Monarch Watch program is part of an even bigger effort called Monarch Joint Venture that offers a number of community science projects that people can get involved in themselves, even if it's not necessarily tied to the Open Space and Natural Resource Division. Although we would love to have you come on out with one of our excursions and help us tag these monarch butterflies.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much for all you're doing for our city and for the butterflies, David. Appreciate you being with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. Bye. So in addition to our many open natural areas in Aurora, we also have 99 parks, and the city wants them to look their best.
There is actually a program where you can adopt a park and help keep it clean. Christina Rainey and I went out with one of these groups, not really understanding why they would want to pick up trash for free.
Who knows?
Does anyone want to do that? But after meeting them, it all made sense. Beautiful day at Tierra Park near Iliff and Chambers.
Hi, I'm Madison Burney.
Madison manages a job program for adults with disabilities. They have activities at this park all the time.
We just kind of noticed one time about a year ago, like how messy the park was, how much trash there was, graffiti everywhere. They just kind of asked the question, like, how do we clean this up? And so they actually came up with the idea, and we researched it and found this program.
She and her clients at the Smith Agency adopted the park. As park stewards, they come here every week to clean it up.
I just like helping clean up the park. It's just really fun to me. I like the earth to be clean, to be honest. I want the earth to be super clean, no trash anywhere. You find something?
The fact that people choose to clean up trash for free comes as no surprise to organizer Brianna Cronin.
I've worked with volunteers for a long time, and so many people are passionate about their community and their neighborhood and love the opportunity to have a role in taking care of it.
I don't know. I guess I don't think of it as picking up trash, more of like, oh, we're helping our community and keeping it clean.
Interested in getting started? You get the kit, the vest, the bucket, the reacher, trash bags, even the hat.
So we have our really cool map on our Park Steward website. It's auroragov.org/parksteward. So you can type in an address and see what's closest to you. And on that same website, there's an application to get signed up and also my contact information if you maybe need help picking out a park or you don't have a favorite park yet.
So come join the team and make a difference in your community. So far, 26 parks have been adopted.
Oh, cool.
The park stewards come out to clean once a month. Some groups do it more. It's your park, your choice.
That's awesome. It's such a great idea. And in case you missed it, we've linked that information and how you can sign up on our website under this week's show.
Cleaning up our parks is just one way to help keep the planet healthy. There are plenty of other options for going green, and the city loves to share them.
Oh yes, there is a fun way to learn about nature that just happened this past weekend. We know Christina Rainey and our boss Randy Simpson went out. It was Aurora's first ever agriculture festival at the Plains Conservation Center. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Here's some more of the highlights.
This is an agriculture festival with the goal of connecting people to the food that they eat.
This is Betty. She is above Orpington, so she'll give us about 300 eggs a year.
It is actually coconut choir.
Also teach people about this new and up-and-coming type of agricultural practices known as regenerative agriculture. And regenerative agriculture works in harmony with nature so that we can have healthy environments, healthy food, and then in turn, healthy people.
These are super nutritional dense and packed with nutrients when they are at this age. They are fresh and delicious and affordable at the same time.
So we have Bronco. We were letting him kind of teach kids a little bit about horses and allowing them to be able to pet one.
This is, I haven't named this little boy yet. He's just a month old, 35 pounds, gorgeous little fawn color, very fine fleece. Mom is right down here. Ophelia?
And it's a wonderful way to get more people out to the Plains Conservation Center. And that's another goal of this festival, is to just get people to come out and experience this little jewel that we have here in Aurora.
I absolutely love that alpaca.
God,
like, I can't get over it. Like, I can't get over it.
Cute.
I was holding it. Like, come on.
Oh my
And
gosh.
thank you, Randy Simpson, for filming that. I know they said over 400 people attended the event.
Wow.
It was put on by the city and the Denver Botanic Gardens, who manage many of the programs at Plains.
Aurora's Plains Conservation Center has all kinds of fun programs and events year-round. We have all that information for you online.
Yep, and the city is hosting a number of special events throughout the whole year, including a brand new one that celebrates all the season has to offer.
As our Christina Rainey shows us, it's time to pull out your favorite flannel and join us.
Fall into fun! It's a family-friendly event at the Aurora Municipal Center. Enjoy live performances, food trucks, and a gorgeous pumpkin patch. There'll also be inflatables, face painting, and more. It takes place Saturday, October 1st, starting at 10 a.m. Admission is free, and we have a link on our site for more info.
That event may be new for us, but the Aurora Singers are an old favorite, and they're back for a brand new season.
For 46 years, the musical performance group has been a community staple. The Aurora Singers share wholesome entertainment for the entire family to enjoy. They're kicking off the season with a performance called Back to Normal. Shows are Saturday, October 1st at 7 p.m. and Sunday the 2nd at 2 p.m. You can buy tickets online. We've linked the information to our website. Adults are $12, seniors are $10, and kids under the age of 10 are free. Group prices are also available.
The Aurora Singers will have several more performances through the spring, with new shows in December, March, and May.
You know what goes great with a little song? A little dance.
Dancing?
Just ask the folks at the Aurora Center for Active Adults.
That's right. As our Christina Rainey shows us, they recently hosted a Forever Young adult prom. Check it out.
They even announced a queen and king. Here's footage of Miriam and Henry getting crowned. The 50 and up crowd came dressed to impress and ready to rock out to their favorite songs, past and present. The event celebrated a diverse group coming together to dance the night away. ACAA has all kinds of other fun activities and events year-round, and we have a link to theirs under this week's newscast.
We understand that was the first prom for many of the people there, which is just so cool.
So sweet. And if they are looking for another chance to hit the dance floor, there's one coming up and it's free. We shared earlier that the jazz ensemble Datsero is performing at the Stampede on Havana Street October 4th. It is a free concert, but you do need to head online to get a ticket, and we have linked that information to our website.
Right now, we want to leave you with a performance by them that they did at the Aurora TV studio back in 2019. Enjoy, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.